Hello, my friend. How are you doing today? My name is tessafyffe, and I help professionals who've lost passion for their careers create freedom so that they can design the life they choose. Happy New Year. At this time of the year, many of us are thinking about what we can do to get into shape, what we can do to help improve our fitness, improve our bodies, improve our sense of wellness, and how we can do what we can do to help us feel even better, help us feel our best, a sense of renewed self, isn't it? And we do that in many ways. On this video, I was going to talk about my two top ways to get a flat stomach. Two top ways to get a flat stomach. So if that is a topic that resonates with you, then this video is for you. It's we all know, I think we all know, that when it comes to losing weight or weight loss, it's all about reducing our intake of calories, isn't it? And also upping our exercise. There's a bit more of a balance to it, but I think we all recognize the importance of reducing our calories. So this isn't a video that's going to go into that, but it is very important to be aware of that, learning how to cut calories, but also learning how not to cut too much, because obviously you still want to be able to function. You're not going to get through the day in your sleeping state, and your sleeping state of calorie intake is completely different to your active state of calorie intake. So something to be aware of, but not the subject of this video. The two things that I want to talk about, firstly, eating more fiber, especially soluble fiber. Now, this is, maybe not many people know, a really, really great tactic, a really, really great tool to have in your armory for when you are trying to reduce the circumference of your waistline. Basically, you want to reduce the belly fat. So I love learning, from nutritionists and experts in the health field. And so I'm always devouring various articles and research. But this particular article I was reading, the nutritionist was specifically talking about soluble fiber. Yeah. And so the importance of soluble fiber. So just to understand that when we take in soluble fiber, it means that we can absorb very large quantities of water. Okay. And so you might be thinking, so what? Well, then that means that it's going to slow down the whole process of food passing through your digestive tract. And again, you might be thinking, well, Tessa, so what? Bear with me, right? So what that the impact that has, it means that the delay of your stomach emptying means that you're going to feel fuller for longer, okay? And so you're going to eat less, right? I think it's so clever, the way our bodies were made, right? Our bodies were made and designed. So you're taking in the fiber, the soluble fiber, it's absorbing so much more water. It slows down the passage of food through the digestive tract. That also delays the emptying of the stomach. Your stomach's going to expand and it's going to make you feel fuller for longer. It's clever, isn't it? There we go. And also soluble fiber may help to decrease the number of calories that you're taking in to your body, because your body may not be absorbing as many from your food. Okay, so I think it's very clever. You might say, well, I just like to eat more fiber in my diet. If that's the case, I think that's great. So Some foods have more soluble fiber than others. So an example would be oats, flax seeds, avocados, all good sources of soluble fiber. However, you may not be getting as much fiber into your diet as you would like. Being very busy, maybe, you can eat maybe a handful of vegetables, but you don't enjoy it as much to eat lots and lots and lots. So for many different reasons, it's always a great alternative to supplement. Yeah. So getting a really great soluble fiber supplement is fantastic. Preferably one that's gluten free, um, and very good water soluble fiber. All right, I'll come on to that in a minute. Then my second top way, which I love, and it's not really an obvious one. It's not so obvious. Again, this is why I also like it, because it's not something everybody thinks about. But the second top way to get rid of your belly fat is by taking probiotics. Taking probiotics. So many of us, think, well, yeah, probiotics, that's great. Putting good bacteria into my gut, a healthier gut, it's going to have an impact on all areas of my body, really good for digestion. This is true. But in the context of, getting rid of excess fat around your abdomen, it takes on a different role. So in this article, the nutritionist talked about some research, and it said that people who were they fall into the bracket of being defined as obese tend to have a very different type of gut bacteria to people who perhaps don't fall into that bracket and fall into the bracket of more normal weight. And I thought that was particularly interesting. I think I had heard that somewhere before, but I didn't really understand the relevance. But basically, there's a link between uneven fat distribution between uneven fat distribution and your gut bacteria. I've got to put my teeth in. So, therefore, taking a good probiotic regularly is really good for you. It's really, really good for you, and it can shift that balance between, reducing the risk of weight gain and also fat accumulation around your abdomen. So maybe you're thinking, I'm seeing probiotics in a completely different light. So much more relevant to where I'm at. And you won't be alone for thinking that. You can get probiotic foods. Again, if you're thinking, well, what can I bring into my my shopping list, Tessa? What can I bring into the foods that I buy that are probiotic foods? So some types of yogurt, yeah. I'm a vegan, so I really can't advise you on yogurt. Well, I would say don't eat it, but anyway, we're talking about probiotic food. So some types of yogurt, kefir, do you know kefir? Kimchi. It's all very fermented. Some pickles are probiotic foods. If in the West, we don't eat those types of foods as regularly and normally as a lot of people do in Eastern traditions. But if again you're not too keen, or you just think, I'm not sure I can hold myself accountable to that, then think about supplementing a very good probiotic. Okay. Again, you want to, as I was saying to my friends in my private group, there are various, you've got the Ford Fiesta. No offense to Ford Fiestas, good cars. You've got the Ford Fiesta of probiotics. You've got the, mini Metro of probiotics. You've got, I don't know, the Audi and the Rolls Royce of probiotics. Apologies to any of my friends joining who are not remotely interested in cars. And actually, comment down below if you have a different car analogy that you'd like to use. But yeah, this is your body. Your body is precious. So please don't put any old probiotic in there. Do your research. And why shouldn't you have the Rolls Royce of probiotics? Maybe that's old school. It's probably the Tesla of probiotics. That might be a better, more up-to-date analogy. But anyway, so just think about what probiotics you're choosing. But, the headline is, can be very beneficial for your gut bacteria in terms of reducing the size of your waist. Yeah. So those are my 2 top ways to get a flat stomach. And I love them because there's something in there for everyone. But I do have to add the caveat, it's still very important. And I think most of us are familiar with that. When we're talking about weight loss, there are fundamentals about reducing your calories, upping your exercise, and the rate at your metabolic rate, the rate at which you're burning off calories. So but this isn't a video about that. So listen, comment down below, let me know what was your number 1 takeaway. Comment down below, let me know what was your number 1 takeaway. And if I openly say that I do take a probiotic every day. I do take a probiotic with a prebiotic, actually. So I do take a probiotic every day. I do also have a lovely soluble fiber supplement that I take from time to time. And I recommend these, because I think they're great. I've seen benefits for myself. And I think they're very important, particularly if you are looking to reduce some of that belly fat. So if you'd like to learn a bit more about the 2 items that I personally take and personally recommend, then comment down below and say, Tessa, would love to know more. And I will send you a message with some info, with a link for some info. Okay, so I hope that you found value in this. If you ever have any questions or you want to connect with me more, then you can do so via my email, which is email@tessafyffe.com, email@tessafyffe.com. And incidentally, if you are a bit of a health geek like me, I would love for you to check out my free Get the Glow guide, which is all about, glowing from the inside out, but there's a nice connection there about gut health and skin health. So if that tickles your fancy, then go over to tessafyffe.com/glow guide, tessafyffe.com/glow guide. And I'll see if I can put that link in the comment box below. And yeah, go check it out. It's an awesome free resource that I have put together with love. Okay, so I love connecting with you. My name is Tessafyffe, and I'm sending you my light and my love. And I will see you on my next video. Have a great evening. Bye.